Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first down, Locke. Caught on the right side by Adams. And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Complete.
Not only a fumble lost there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum has clearly shifted in their favor?
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Complete to number 89.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They go play action with Wilson. Good work by that Bronco defense. Fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
For the field goal, a 44-yard attempt.
Rosas' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? When they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Locke. They'll fire one downfield for Fant, and that is incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Let's go defense. Let's go defense. All right, here we go. Smoke. Mike's 42, Mike's 42. 65, 65. And go.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 50. Plant. Race don't travel. Race don't travel. Bring it. Let's bring it. Check 4. Check 4.
And they'll run the end around here with Judy. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Locke on the give. It's Lindsey. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Lindsey, the ball carrier.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the. Give him 2 yards on that play. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
First
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
6-yard line.
Here's Lindsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Locke now on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And he's able to put it through.
The score, Broncos 7, Seahawks 3.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that went over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Wilson,
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
a 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Lead to number 14.
DK Metcalf, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
Makes the score
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Now a hit and a loose football.
How many times do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the
Got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side.
And now they'll try to pile on.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports.
10, Broncos 7.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, but now it'll be third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Wilson. The quick slant caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Block, and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
57, Mike, 57.
And right away, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 60 out ball. Man up, deep, man up, drive through. Mike 57. What's the run? They're running it. Mike's 57, 57's right. Check. Yep. Check, Mike 57, Mike 57. Man, I got you. 57's the mic, Mike 57.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jordan Brooks. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
25-yard line.
On second down, it's Lindsey. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game. Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson dumps that off to Penny, his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
Seahawks.
Tempo. 90. Play out. Check back 21.
To throw again is Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
The pass. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Play action. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Wilson's
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at. That's good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 30-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. And they double them up here. That makes our score 20-10. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Second and 15. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. 57 to Mike, 57 to Mike. Echo, you Mike. 57 to Mike, Mike 57. Here we go, here we go. Mike's 57, 57's Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here soon, fellas, let's go. Let's go.
Block working out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got Rome. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Block with a quick throw out to Judy. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Charlie.
On 2nd and 1, Locke. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A nice gain of 21 yards. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. It's the fullback as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
At the 35-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get, and you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Leaves it for Penny. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Harris has it over the middle. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. finding Harris over the middle. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
The throw over the middle taken in. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 36. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Seahawks first down.
Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
First down, Seahawks.
On first down, Wilson. And, oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Broncos.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is up to 8.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And this will be stopped at the 40 for 7 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
fumble on.
He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Final minute now of the third quarter. To throw again on second down. Wilson, this one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks. Rosas now to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Seahawks 34, Broncos 19. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a...
And he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
The offense they've had. Some sloppy moments, sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Rosas to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
41, Broncos 19. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
No hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma go out one for the safe, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the gate until we all got them baguettes. With the footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet. We gon' run, we gon' hide. I
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Marquise Blair, second-round pick from Utah, there to bat it away.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
57, Mike, 57. Yeah, let's go second. 57 to Mike, 57 to Mike. Here we go, G, get off the field. 57 to Mike, Mike 57. Let's go. Shift on the ball. Ready.
From the gun, it's Locke. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Check Mike, check Mike.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Tighten up. 57.
Locke to throw for it on 4th. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Penny, a 1st down carry. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Block.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
To Noah Fant. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40-yard line.
Locke looks to throw it again. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the routine.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Hey, you know why? You know what? Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. So we got man.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. They're going with Lindsey. And down inside the 15 he goes. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Locke going to get this out quickly. Sutton with it.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him. C6. 57. Ready.
From the gun. Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. It's a foot race. The 40. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Seahawks 54. Broncos.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
At the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we can. And he'll be out right at the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Davante Adams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are in for 6.
His kick.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Seahawks 54. Broncos 26.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And they will take a knee here. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Gun. 25. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, they scared.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Going for Metcalf. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the run. Watch the one flip. Got it. Check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go, D. Here I come.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Wilson will throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Wilson's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.